Hello, welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. Hope you are manifesting well. Hope you're loving what you're manifesting. Let's start with the runes. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome home. And Zeus for God and the ancestors. There is a theme song that I channeled for this one, I'll tell you, and just Wunjo for joy and kinship. Ancestors kinship. Okay, well, somebody's celebrating. Ingwa's limitless possibilities. Yeah, something worked out. Gibo gift. Something. Okay, something worked out. So in a recent reading, we talked about gifts, right? Like spiritual gifts in particular, but not just that. We also talked about the nature of a gift. You have to accept it as a gift, receive it, and then choose to open it. These runes are like, not only was a gift accepted, it was opened. So there's some celebration here. Three of Wands to the Three of Cups energy, like something that was anticipated has come to fruition. This is nice. The theme song. X-Men theme song, 1997. I know. It's still going. Oh, and see, when I was smudging, preparing for the reading, I was present to the theme song, and I was like, so are we talking about a group of people with supernatural gifts? I literally said, and then and in between that and making a cup of tea, I forgot. You guys, so this is my favorite. This is yogi tea, I know, but their green tea kombucha is so good. So back when I used to work in an office, I know, this tea, I always had a box of this tea in the office kitchen. When I tell you, my colleagues were, I mean, this, I couldn't, I'd get to the kitchen and be like one bag of tea left. I'm like, what? And they'd be like, oh my God, so sorry. But it's good. You don't need sweetener. It's so good. I don't know how they did that. I don't know how they did it, but it's good. Other than that, y'all, you know I'm gonna rep and drink my own tea, except for my chai lattes, because I don't make my own chai. But anyway, go to sageandgraceapothecary.com. Check out my teas. They're so good. I love them. The Emperor. Dun 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 dun. Okay, I'm with it though. This was also a recent theme. It was the theme of the last reading. The Exiled King returns. That a gift was received. Now there's a celebration. Let's get a few oracle cards, maybe three, and then get into this tarot, because what is this? Making a choice. Okay. Number 30. Okay, with 3. Field of Dreams, 21. Let's take another 3. Y'all see where this is going? I do. What I said, the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Cups. That's what I said. That's what they said. They said this. They said this. I said 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. They said this. You know, we just not going to split hairs about it. But and I was just talking about, in particular, the angel number 333 with someone yesterday. Okay. And I was saying that for me, 333 as an angel number has always meant like creativity and joy and positivity times 3. Now, I am intimately familiar with the number 3. Okay. It's not quite like 5, where 5 you can go in any direction, but the shadow side of 3 can seem so extreme because the high vibe energy of 3 is so joyous. It's so expressive. It's just like a rainbow jumps at you, right? But the shadow side of the number 3 is quite tyrannical. It's quite dominating. It's, both carry the creative seed of something. It's just that with the lower vibration number 3, we create and then we try to hold on to it. Yeah. Because we don't really trust anybody. With the higher vibration of number 3, we create and we want to share it. We want to give that away. this is the energy here. Like I'm telling you, something got created. It's what was it, a gift? What? Give me one more of these. I wanted 3 cards. What is this? Moonlight 51, the number 6. I'm loving it because 3 plus 3 equals 6. I will so. What are we doing? Something is naturally progressing, but it's a divine progression. Moonlight. Field of Dreams, Moonlight. 2151. You know, can y'all do math? What's 51 minus 21? 30. Yeah, or 30 plus 21 equals 51, right? Either way. This is like outstanding right here. You got Field of Dreams with Moonlight. So clearly dream time is significant. The number 3's here. Something's being created. You got Ansus, Wunjo, Inguas, Gibo. I'm going to tell you. And we're just, when I look at this choice, it's not telling me, honestly, when you look, you can't see if one is better than the other or not. You just can see you have a choice. But this one, it's like purple, you know? So it's like, it gives me like, oh, we made a choice. Because now we're in this purple sky type vibe over here. The choice that was made is like literally somebody's choosing to go towards their dreams, but it's something that they got in their dreams. Do you understand like the layers of this? That's why I think the numbers it's all happening here. Somebody's dream life, they have dreamed about it. It's not just, and I have to put it like this because especially in these Western world, we say things that are not accurate. We say things that are rarely truthful. Okay, we'll say things like, "Oh, that's my dream life," and we've never actually had a dream about it. It's just something that we want a lot, or we think we would want a lot. So we say, "Oh, that's my dream car," but we've never actually had a dream about the car. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I have to point out, somebody has had a dream about their dream life. And the choices they have made is leading them, like, that's the direction here. Let me get some tarot. Where's what deck? Oh, I want to use a different deck now. Oh my gosh. This deck? I don't want to go through all that. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Ancestors, Ascendant Masters, those who walk with me every day, thank you for protecting me as I channel messages for my tribe, for showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know. So I support the tribe as we live, learn, thrive, and grow. As above, so below, and so it is because it is so. Okay. So tell us what this is about, because there's a lot of excitement here. The world. So something's over. Like a choice has been made. Something's over. A choice has been made. Poetry's over. Somebody's just interesting. Temperance. Let's just start with 2 major arcana cards. Why not? Make it 3. The Empress. Why not? Why not? So I could tell you this is huge, but I think, you know, probably if you're here on this channel, this ain't your first time watching tarot. And if it is your first time watching tarot, you're not new to it. You wouldn't have clicked on it. You wouldn't have clicked on it. You are, okay? So, yeah, I gotta move all this stuff out of the way because all of a sudden this just got big. This just got big. Okay. The world with the Temperance and the Empress. Yeah, and with the Empress, the theme, what I was literally about to say is like somebody's dream life, somebody's field of dreams, what somebody wants, what somebody has both created, manifested, and then received the gift to accomplish from the divine is being a divine leader. Mm-hmm. We talked about that a little bit in a recent video too, right? Like, I know people who they pray for divine government. They pray for divine leadership. You guys notice the one thing we really don't do over here is talk too much about government and leadership. It's just not what we do here. Okay. But I know people who pray that way, and this reading is about someone who I feel the way the runes tell it, this is both someone's calling and desire to be a leader that the world can look up to. Okay. This person, again, because of how these cards are coming out, we're not talking about someone with delusions of grandeur. We're not talking about someone who is on an ego trip. None of that, none of that's here. We're talking about someone who was both created for this and this is what they want. With the same theme card as that last reading, like Return of the Exiled King, this is that, right? This is, again, someone who's born for leadership, born to wear the crown, born to sit on the throne, and that's what they want. And that's what they want. And I'm hearing this is really significant. They've had some type of vision about this. There's someone who's some type of dream. Ace of Jars at the bottom of the deck. We're pinpointing something they said. Refining is the word they're using. Prince of Swords. So what about this Prince of Swords? It's this, they're being watched by King of Wands. Okay. Okay. Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom of that. It's like somebody's watching you. Watching you. It's like do your thing. Watching you float. Like, so you have an audience. Like whoever. Four Jars. But this is somebody who rejected you. Oh, but they were. But they're wishing they hadn't done that. The Hanged One. I was touching that Temperance card. So this is crazy energy. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. That Hangman tells me this King of Wands who's watching you quite closely. Been watching you for a while, as a matter of fact. They, at some point, they had a choice and they rejected being in your energy. But it's fine because in this case, rejection was God's protection. Again, this Hanged One is actually touching both that Four of Cups as well as the Temperance. Like you, this person rejecting you actually brought balance to your life. Whereas now they're over there in the Nine of Swords because it turns out not only are you the Empress, these cards are wild. Temperance, all the things. You were born for it. I channeled this before too. I don't remember the reading, but it's like having to prove that you deserve your birthright. Like that's what part of, not all, but part of what this path has been like, this journey has been like. You were born for something, but due to circumstances beyond your control, for real, you have lived a life that has had you prove that you get to wear the crown, right? So it's like, I'm sure there's a movie or story about this and I'm just not thinking of it. Yeah. Return of the King, Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Tolkien already did this. Okay? Yeah, so you guys know the King Strider. We meet him before that part of the saga as Strider, as this bounty hunter who's, kind of an outlander type energy, and he wears a cloak and nobody really knows who he is, but he's made a name for himself, right, as a fierce man that you don't deal with type stuff. But nobody knows he's really the king who's been exiled because of effery behind the scenes. You don't know that until it's time for you to know that. And then as you watch him do what he has to do to reclaim his throne, because it's clear to him that there's no other way. You get that the whole time he was in exile, everything he went through was actually preparing him to retake that throne and that crown. So not only was it something he was born to, but through circumstances beyond his control, okay, he ended up living a life that had him prove his worthiness on top of that. So that is very, very much, this is the what's happening here. Tower. Y'all know we love one. Well, I love a tower. Look at that tower touching the temperance sitting across from the hay. Oh, this was not. Oh, somebody, so they didn't see this coming. Now they're concerned. Yeah, you know what it gives me? Not gold digger. What's the other one? A climber. Somebody, a climber. A social climber. But this is a really nasty one. This is like, this person wants to be seen a certain way, but they don't want to do the work themselves. I'm telling you, is if this person had known you were the empress or the, emperor, take what resonates, it would have been horrible. But yeah, now there's big problems because there's a big problem. Holy cow, look who's down there. The devil, but who's the devil down there with? Let's see. Come here. The devil in the Four Swords. All right. Oh, that's Four Swords reverse. Yeah, that's what they sing. It ain't no rest for the wicked. I'm just telling you, as this is a nastier version of a social climber. A social climber, no, I already channeled this energy. The talented Mr. Ripley. Do you guys remember the talented Mr. Ripley? That's what this is like. So it's like, let me just say, rejection is God's protection. I'm gonna keep saying that one, okay? Now that you are separate and it's clear, like, oh, you're the rightful wearer of the crown. Oh. So whatever I've been doing, Houston, there's a problem. It's a tower, the devil, but Houston, there's a problem out here. This is not. Y'all know what it's Tame Impala, Cage the Elephant. Y'all know what it is out here. Dang. It's almost like this King of Wands was trying to get to the crown. And they didn't think you were going to make it, but you did. Dang. Y'all know who this is, the King of Swords. Yeah. So they were trying to mastermind something. And I've been calling this out for months now. Like this King of Swords, because for a few months it's like King of Swords, but then I was like, no, it's a King of Wands masquerading as a King of Swords. Now it's all out. We can see that this is a King of Wands who was trying to mastermind the situation, who was trying to get to a crown before you could. Yeah. Now all they can do is watch. Do you know, they feel very foolish. They feel like they moved very recklessly and very carelessly with you, and they did. They're clear they mishandled everything. Why are we talking about it? Oh, Four of Pentacles, because they miss you. Y'all can see why I'm single. I got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, man. See. Look with this page. I love this though. Here's what I love about this. In this case, this is someone trying to mastermind, trying to get in your business, and they can't. The King of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords, they cannot. They're watching, they're trying to figure something out. They can't tell what they're looking at. Perfect. Because again, this is someone whose energy is stop at nothing by any means necessary. They gonna try to come get something, quite frankly, they didn't earn. And you are getting, remember I said, not only was it yours by inheritance, then you went and earned it again. That's why all the celebration in the higher realms. That's why your ancestors are so excited. Five of Wands, the Five of Swords on the world and making a choice. Yeah, they don't. This King of Wands does not. It's too late. It's almost like, what are they trying to do? What are they trying to do? Hold on just a moment, guys. Let's see. Something's up. They're trying to do something. The simplest way to put it is like, I'm just gonna sound funny, but whatever. It's this channel. It's not. It's like they're trying to turn back time. They want to turn back time. Child, somebody wishing they had a time turner. Or an infinity stone. I'm just saying. That's what they want things to go back. There's two options they'll take. They want things to either go back to the way they were, or they want to go back to the point where they had a choice to make about whether to reject you or work with you, and they want to choose to work with you this time. Like it's like that. It's intense where they are. Like they are trying to, gosh, I mean, it's like somebody's trying to fight the universe. You can't do that. You can't do that. Especially because in another reading we determined this was divine will. Like unfortunately, this is how this person learns this lifetime. It's really unfortunate. They don't like that. Like the keeper. I mean, this person is fighting this new beginning tooth and nail. I'm like, it's like they're not going to take no for an answer. It's just that it's their no, their whatever is just not bigger than the program, though. It's not. That's why you survived. That's why you're still here. That's why. So it doesn't. Something that one of my mentors taught me years ago, and I'm teaching my kids, and I've said it to you, but I'm going to tell you again. The opportunity of a lifetime lasts only as long as the lifetime of the opportunity. In other words, you have to strike while the iron is hot. People who cannot make a choice suffer more than people who make the wrong choice. Think about that. The wrong choice often leads to lessons. You fail, but you're failing forward. Okay? Not being able to make a choice at all creates experiences of stagnancy. Somebody said, not here, not the keeper with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. What's happening? They came out together. An opportunity for a responsibility. Now, what kind of responsibility would this be? What's up with this Ten of Wands? It touches the Temperance. A Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Emperor. Clearly, that's the reading with all them threes right there. Let's break it down. beginning, opportunity, responsible, swords. Yeah. A lot going on here. It's something, this is interesting. So, is this supposed to be a distraction? And then what is, it's almost, this is interesting. It's like this person can see, they have it in their mind, something is about to happen. So they're trying to they want to stop this from happening. But they didn't think something was possible. Something you did, they didn't think was possible. So it didn't occur to them that they would ever be in this situation of having to try to stop whatever this is. Because in their mind, it's supposed to be one way, but it's really another way. This person, and it's all about your ability to transmute and alchemize. That's what's somebody does not understand that. Yeah. It's like they thought because they stopped some things for you, they stopped you. They thought because they caused obstacles, you would quit. But you didn't. And now, like I said, if they could have their wanted, they want things to go back to the way they were, but it didn't work. And part of what they're fighting now is that they can no longer bring you conflict. Whatever, and that's what's wild about whatever they were doing, whatever they had going on, however they were trying to do whatever they was trying to do, they can't do it anymore. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And the fact that it doesn't work is heartbreaking to them. One, because this is somebody who wanted your crown. They were not born for it, not yours. Maybe they had their own, but they threw that out the window, trying to come for something that wasn't theirs, okay? So not only were they not born for your crown, and we've talked about this before too in a different way, this particular energy. This is somebody who had their own gifts, but they wanted yours too. Okay. And so they thought they would take it. They're going to come take your crown. They're going to take your life purpose. Forget theirs. They weren't created for your path. They weren't created for your crown. Okay. I just, I'm going to say 2 words and keep moving. Mental illness. They don't have the capacity to wear your crown, sit on your throne, or stop you from doing so. Everything they've tried has failed. They are now literally having a tantrum about that, but their tantrum can't touch you, which causes them to have more of a tantrum. It's like a vicious cycle, but it's only impacting them. Because what got you here, like how you got to this point, your ability to transmute and alchemize, you're now a juggernaut at that. So at this, it's like literally every action they take is a waste. It's a waste for them. It probably energizes and fuels you at this point, but it's a waste for them. When I tell you, it's like this person is being heartbroken. Oh, they're in a continual loop of heartbreak, basically, is what this is. It's like they're stuck in a box, and everything they ping off of is heartbreak. They're heartbroken they made the wrong choice when they didn't choose you. They're heartbroken they couldn't stop you. They're heartbroken that you're wearing your crown and they're not. They're heartbroken that they don't get the crown that they were going to get because they came for you. Like, it doesn't matter how they triangulate this. It's just heartbreak for them. It's really not good. Like, this person, and I'm getting like this is something, however, that, oh, this is wild. This is something that they had to experience because they had sold out on themselves so much. Their heart was numb. Their heart was numb. If they were to tell the truth, and they wouldn't, they would tell you that they feel like they don't have a heart. So this was allowed to play out so they could find themselves in a place of such deep, penetrating heart that there's no way they can deny they have a heart, right? And the divine will is, of course, that funnels them onto a path of healing. Y'all know what shadow work is? This sounds like the other side of a twin flame situation. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where one twin ascends and the other twin doesn't, and the twin that doesn't is left in the mess they made. And there's no one to triangulate around but themselves and their broken identity. Because it's all here. This person had a choice to do something with you and they chose not to. They actually chose to act against you, is what's here. And that's, I think it's important that we talk about free will. You don't have to do something just because the divine wants you to. Leaving this one here. Now, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Drop me a comment and let me know if this resonated. One of those black heart emoji things. I love those. You guys are so great. I love you guys so much. This reading is timeless. Take what resonates. Leave the rest behind. If I had to sum this one up, I would say the message is really clear. You are on the throne and you're wearing your crown. The crown is on your head. That's it. It's done. In the last reading, the king returns, the queen returns. In this reading, the crown is on your head. You're not at the front gates like in the last reading. You in the throne room. And Mofos is behind the wall, sliding down the wall, crying. All right. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, trust your path, trust your process, and trust your purpose. Peace.